Namaste, beautiful brothers and sisters. This is my first live in God knows how long. Pray they don't kick me off. Just wait for a couple of people to jump on the call. Just in my garden. What's going on with my cheeks? Is anyone there? Is anyone there? Big day today, brothers and sisters. This is solstice transmission day. And very, very important that we come together on days like this, because I've read this terrible article the other day about how the deep state are like using this little period from solstice up until some date in July to do really, really bad stuff. And what they're trying to do, we're almost getting to that point of critical mass. We're almost getting to critical mass now with regards to the amount of people that are waking up. And so they're sort of like overlords are making further demands on them to harvest more loosh. So like not good stuff is going on at the moment. So this is why it is so important that we counterbalance their nefarious intentions with the ground crew coming together. Brothers and sisters, I cannot stress this enough. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing today? There is an incredibly powerful ceremony that is going to be taking place. This is in order to bring harmony and balance back on an individual and collective level. I have no words that can adequately express how important it is for many of you in this community to come and be part of this this solstice transmission. So basically, in the solstice transmission, we're going to be working with the Twin Flame Collective. We are on the precipice of an en masse Twin Flame gateway. More and more twins are coming into recognition. Now, the reason for this is because the frequency of the earth is transforming. It is changing, brothers and sisters. It's getting higher and higher. Now, we know that there is this fifth dimensional overlay that's coming from Galactic Central, that is the great plan of the Great Awakening. But in order for us to anchor this, it depends on the critical mass of individuals coming into self-realization. Now, how we do that is through understanding about the inseparability of all internal phenomena and external phenomena. And this brings us back to the Kundalini awakening, the Kundalini ascension. This is absolutely essential for everyone on the spiritual path to experience the hieros gamos, which is basically the merge of your own masculine and feminine Kundalini energy. When you experience the hieros gamos, you come out of being orientated in duality. Until you have the Kundalini awakening, you are part of the sort of slave matrix. You believe that you're separate from source energy. You believe that it's all separate. Get off my land. This is mine. That's you. Separation. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone's like totally addicted to this false illusion of separation. So you have to have the Kundalini awakening. You have to go through the hieros gamos for you to come out of duality consciousness into unity consciousness. And this is how we affect the critical mass. The more brothers and sisters that can come into that oneness consciousness, then we trip the matrix, we glitch the matrix to such an extremely important level. Now, we are still in the solstice gateway. And my spiritual ascension team said to me, please do the solstice on the 22nd. This means that we're in the window, the sort of closing window of the solstice gateway. That means that all of the energy, all the photonic light particles that have been pouring in throughout the solstice, we're going to be harnessing those. We're going to be anchoring and grounding those energies. Honestly, please share this video, brothers and sisters. We need to let everyone in your community know that this incredibly important ceremony for the collective is taking place. So it's very, very important that people understand that we are in a spiritual battle at the moment, and this is a battle of consciousness, this is a battle of frequency. And so the deep state wins when people are in ignorance. They lose when people are enlightened and awakened and come home to their own truth about who they are. So all the work that I do is an incredibly auspicious opportunity for you to totally and utterly transcend the BS dualistic matrix and really, really come home into unity consciousness. This is an opportunity for you to work very closely, very intimately with me, you know, in a setting where you have direct contact with me. Very, very important, brothers and sisters. So I'll post the links to book onto the transmission. Loads and loads of people are booking on. It's absolutely amazing. It's like back to the olden days with the amount of people that are booking on. Loads of you are hearing the call, and of that I am very, very, very grateful. So yeah, I've been going through it a little bit with my symptoms recently, but I'm definitely coming out the other end of that, and I'm feeling a lot better and a lot stronger. And as everyone knows, you know, I've been, since Liam passed, I've been getting really, really triggered on transmission days with like very, very heavy duty grief symptoms and stuff like that. But I've had a bit of a breakthrough with that, and today's been quite all right, touch wood. So yeah, that's really, really good. So I'm really, really pleased about that. I'm not like like in a puddle on the floor just going, how am I going to do it? How am I going to do this transmission? Like hundreds of people are booked on. How am I going to do it? I know I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to go and rest now. But please share this video. The transmission starts at 8 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time. So it's about 5 o'clock now, about 5:15. It's about 3 hours. Gary says, what is the safest way to do it? I only opened my solar plexus so far. We'll come to this transmission tonight. I'm going to guide us all in this incredible Kundalini hieros gamos ceremony. And we're going to be working with the golden dragons. It's very important that we're working with the golden dragons at the moment, brothers and sisters, because they are guardians of this ascension timeline, and they are connected to all the ley lines on the earth. And this is where this is all to do with grid work. We're being called as the ground crew to do very, very important grid work for the whole entire planet. And so it's like, if we don't hijack the timelines, if we don't hijack the ley lines, the deep state does. It's just as simple as that. Now, they've relied on everyone's ignorance. They've relied on the fact that humanity is just completely and utterly ignorant for them to get away with all their murder and stuff. But you know, no more. They can't get away with it once humanity is awakened. So this is why I do this work. I mean, I don't need to be doing this work. I could just be writing my books and doing my workbooks. But I'm like, no, Spirit is always guiding me to keep doing the transmissions, keep sharing the transmissions, because we need to have the ground crew. It's still just as powerful to do the transmission after the live event, Joanna. But it's just so powerful that we, the ground crew, come forward and actually hold space on our grid points to activate this shift. And we need to be working on powerful, auspicious dates like this. Hello, Lisef, darling. This is solstice. We're in the solstice gateway. It doesn't really get more powerful than this. Like, this is a calling to the 144 ground crew to show up and be counted. Please, can you share this, Lisef? Just share this video, brothers and sisters, because there's so many people in your community that don't know that this incredible ceremony is taking place, and that they could actually be doing something for their own vibration, for their own frequency, to come into enlightened consciousness. I wouldn't be surprised if at least 5 people fully stabilize in enlightened consciousness after this transmission, because it's a big one to stabilize, but that's the message I'm getting. Is going to be so powerful, and this particular hieros gamos ceremony is just going to like tip certain people over the edge into full, complete, stabilized enlightenment. And that's what the world needs. That's what your community needs. That's what your family needs. That's what your twin flame needs. So yeah, that's my message. I'm going to share with you all some very, very exciting information, everyone that signs up. I'll just save that. I'm not going to share it now. So yeah, only for people that sign up to the transmission, I'm going to share with you some exciting news. I think that's it. So yeah, a transmission starts in 3 hours. I love you all. I'm so grateful for this community. I'm so grateful that I've got my old Facebook back. I'm so grateful I've got my group back. I'm so grateful that many people are waking up. I'm so grateful that I'm feeling better now, that I've come out of this healing crisis that I went into. And I think that's it, everyone. So I love you all, and I'm going to put this up on YouTube, put this up on Instagram, and share it in all my Telegram groups. So I've got 2 Telegram groups. They're called The Event Is Happening. I've got a channel and a, what's it called? A channel and a group. So yeah, so if you want to find me on Telegram, I post fairly regularly on there. If I bite, will I get the recording? Yeah, you just have to email me or my assistant Zoe and we'll send you the recording. Shared to my wall in many groups. Thank you, Lisef, darling. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you so much for signing, beautiful sisters. I love you all. And I can't wait for us all to, like, ascend into our crystalline bodies and all hug each other. Why do we need to pray for you, Lisef? I'm always praying for you, darling. Oh, pray for Lisef. Yeah, I can't wait for us all to hug each other, and we'll have all our replicators and we'll have all our fancy off-planet tech, and I'll be like, Lisef, don't worry, I'm coming to Amsterdam to see you. I'm coming to the Netherlands to see you, to give you a big hug. It's all going to be all right, guys. It's all going to be all right. Like, just keep your vibration high. Self-love is what it's all about. Loving yourself, being guardian, being protector of your sacred space. This is where the rubber meets the road with regards to spirituality. Oh, Archie's seen a squirrel. Archie, say hello. Sorry. Anyway, that's it. Before he starts barking like a mad dog, I'll see you all later. God bless.